Hello, everyone. Let me get this on live real fast. Heck yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It is Tuesday, the 28th of January, 2025. My name's Herbalicious, coming at you live. With me tonight is my wife, Tiffany.
Hi, guys.
And we're actually going to do something kind of fun. She's going to read my tea leaves, and then afterwards I'm going to paint, and then at the end of the stream she will reveal the meaning of the tea leaf reading. Should be fun. Hold on. Do this real fast. Cool. I gotta go grab my phone real fast.
Okay. So while you grab your phone, I'm just gonna kind of explain a little bit. So I'm trying out different kinds of teas to see which teas work best for tea leaf readings, or it's better known as tessemancy. So Mr. Herbalicious, my bad, will be trying a
Maui mango.
So it's really, really chunky and fruity, and it smells amazing.
I'm gonna just type while I get that stuff in.
Okay. Are you typing still?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so we're gonna have Herbalicious get comfortable and get himself nice and grounded.
Oh, grounded.
Yep.
Oh, that's that one. I'm like, what is that? It's a tea kettle.
Just the tea kettle.
Freaking out.
So
grounded. Okay.
Go ahead and get nice and grounded, and I want you to go ahead and think about a very...
Whoa. What are you doing there, crazy?
I don't know.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay, so when you start your grounding, I want you to go ahead and think of a very specific question that you would like to have answered.
And put a lot of intent into it, right?
Yep, put as much intent into your question as you can. And then let me know when you're...
Oh, you take all the time I want?
Yep, all the time you want.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay. Okay, so now you're going to, everything that we're going to do, you're going to do with your non-dominant hand. So with your left hand, I want you to go ahead and hold your cup.
Just with my left hand?
Yeah, or you can hold it with both hands and just think of your question. You can even put your hand over it.
Okay, so we're gonna magically infuse the cup with all of my question thoughts. Okay.
Yes, cool. Okay, so you're gonna put your energy into the cup and think of your question, and I'm going to get the water ready.
Okay, I'm like channeling everything I got.
Okay, so So now I'm going to go ahead and move your hands. I'm going to add the water.
On my lap, dude.
No, not on your lap. Okay.
Oh, is that all the tea I get?
Do you want more than that?
Can I have more than that?
Yeah.
Part of the whole thing was me getting to drink some tea.
Okay. So now you're going to go ahead and take your spoon with your left hand.
My non-dominant hand.
Yep, and you're going to think of your question and stir it 3 times counterclockwise as you think of your question. Okay, go ahead and take your teaspoon out and set it aside. So now we're going to let it steep for about 2 to 3 minutes. And as it steeps, I want you to think of your question. You can hold the cup with both hands, blow on it, blowing on it.
Enjoy the aroma of the tea while I think of my question?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Blowing on it, you want to keep your handle, if you can.
Oh, you got to keep the handle
face towards you.
Okay, cool.
Blowing on it is going to kind of infuse the energy of you into your cup. And so when it does come time to drink your tea, when it is cooled down enough and ready to go, drinking loose leaf tea is not a pretty thing. You almost use your lips and your teeth as a filter.
Oh, fair.
So that way you
I kind of wondered.
Yeah. So that way you don't
I'm
drink
just not fucking drinking all the leaves and shit.
Right. So, and it's almost going to be, and we're not definitely doing like an English tea party. When you drink your tea, it's going to be more of a slurping almost. I mean, you don't have to slurp it, but I mean, just
I sip tea.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, you want to keep your lips.
Slurping's like.
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
Fair enough.
No, more like of a. Almost.
Okay. How do I know when it's cold enough?
You definitely probably need a minute. It was boiling water.
Oh, okay. So we'll give it a second.
And I mean, if you want to type while you're doing that, or if you feel like it's good, when it does cool down enough before you do drink it, you need to take your teaspoon again, and I'm gonna have you stir it clockwise this time, 3 times, thinking of the question.
Hold on. Can you like the stream on Instagram?
Let me see. Like the hearts?
I think that's just a comment. Oh no, let me see. Let me see what it looks like. Oh yeah, the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the happy faces.
Oh yeah, sick.
Fire, 100%
Oh, is this?
you.
Oh, this is Instagram, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Fair enough. Cool.
It might be okay now. Go ahead and give it a stir with your left hand. And you're gonna do clockwise.
I'm sorry, I did not.
It's okay.
Do I still think of my question?
Yep, think of your question and stir it clockwise 3 times.
Alright.
Now you're gonna enjoy your tea.
Okay.
Okay, so when...
Do you continue to keep the handle held to you?
You're gonna continue to drink it with your left hand.
Oh, okay. So the handle doesn't need to be toward me?
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, that'd be really, really hard to do. So no, not necessarily. Do you see what I mean? Like you want to filter it with your...
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty hot still.
And as you drink your tea, you can still think of your question, still putting intent into that cup.
Oh, that's pretty good tea.
Is it good?
Ooh, it's really hot. Ooh, Maui mango. Nice. How far is that away from like real tea though? It's like, here, let me take a bunch of like dried fruits and some like twigs and branches. And I'm gonna throw them in a really fancy bag, and it's like, hey, here's some tea for you. Like,
I don't know. There's still tea leaves in it.
is there? Let me see the package.
I'm pretty sure. Because it's caffeinated. Oh no, this one's caffeine free.
Oh, bummer. Oh, it wasn't that whole thing?
No.
Oh, it's for 6 to 10 cups. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, and when you do tea leaf readings...
Yeah, dude, there's no tea in this. It's pineapple, orange slices, mango, natural flavors, sunflowers, hibiscus, strawberries, marigolds.
Yeah, so...
Dude, there's straight up marigolds in it. That's why it looks so pretty.
Yeah, so I don't know how well this will actually work. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. That's the way teas are, though, now.
Right.
Like, dude, that's...
I don't know. This is why I kind of wanted to test it out. We'll see.
Heck yeah, man.
See what kind of pictures it leaves us. So when you do get down close to the bottom of your cup, of like your tea being gone, you want to leave at least a teaspoon, if not a little bit more, of liquid, because we're going to want to be able to swirl that liquid around so that the tea leaves go around your cup.
Gotcha.
And then you're going to actually take your saucer with your napkin and put it on top of your teacup, and then we're going to turn it upside down.
Oh, whoa, okay.
It's really easy. So it's literally like exactly what I just said.
I don't know. This one might read really well.
Yeah, you think?
It's got a bunch of little pieces in there.
So you take your saucer with the napkin and put it like this, and then just turn your cup.
Okay.
And if you don't want to do that part, then I will.
Oh no, I'll do it. I'm not retarded. I mean, I'm not. I think I can handle it.
That's what the napkin is there for, so that way we don't make a mess. So it'll be fine. Oh.
Is that too much liquid?
White tea.
Yeah, that's way too much. Huh?
Oh yeah, that's way too much.
Still too much.
Oh yeah, way too much stuff. getting closer.
Shit, dude. Okay. I'm afraid I'm gonna suck up a whole bunch.
Nice and slow.
That's what she said.
No. Let me see. Yep, that'll be good. Okay, so now you have it in your left hand. I want you to go ahead and swirl it clockwise 3 times as fast as you can. Like, swirl it, do it again. One more time. Okay, now hurry up and flip it over.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Okay, now you're gonna set it down and let go. We're gonna go ahead and just let it sit there and drain for just a minute. The handle's facing you.
Let the liquid all come off.
Yep.
And then we'll flip it back over, and then where all that stuff sticks is.
So yes, that's
how you see the things.
Before we pick it up, I will have you do one more little thing, and you're going to take your left hand with your index finger, and don't do this quite yet, but you're going to take it and you're going to tap 3 times right in the middle of the cup.
Okay. Tell me when.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be just a minute. We're going to let that drain real good.
Oh, okay.
If not, then things start sliding around.
Yeah, you'd have to have it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just chilling now.
Yep. I think we're probably good. Go ahead and tap 3 times on it. Okay. So now this is going to be... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this might be really kind of cool.
You didn't want all that stuff?
Nope.
You didn't want all that
Nope.
stuff?
This stuff doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, you can do saucer readings, but I have not learned how to do that yet. So, no. So now is what I'm going to do.
Is that one going to be easy to read?
I think so, maybe. I don't know. Let me... It's very... Yeah. Okay, let me look here.
So now she's going to look at it.
So I'm going to look at it, and Herbie's going to... Herbalicious is going to write down everything that I see.
Herbalicious. I do dishes. Not these dishes.
A snake head.
Well, that's probably not good.
Like a calla lily.
Oh, okay.
Birds with spread wings. They're flying up. So you have lots of like swirling dots. And they start at the bottom of the cup and like swirl all the way up to the top to the very rim of your cup. There, you have a lot of flying birds too. Lots of flying birds.
Get that.
Sorry.
But you didn't say lots, so I'm going to add that to the list. Lots birds with wings.
A crab.
I am a crab. That thing's a mess.
You won't think so when I tell you what it means. You'll be like, oh.
No, I mean just looking in that cup.
I also see a horse head. And like a koi fish.
Horse head, like from The Godfather, and a dead horse head?
No, like a like it's a.
No, you're good. I just caught horse head.
Okay.
That was just a joke.
Ha ha ha. Like an eagle head at the very bottom of your cup, or a flame, like a really big orange flame, and it's almost like it's on a staff. It's the top of a staff is what it is.
It's because I'm a fucking wizard, bro. I'm a fucking wizard, Harry. You're a fucking wizard, Herbie.
Almost like leaves blowing in like a tornado. Do you know what I mean? In like.
Do you want to use that one? Do you want to, instead of saying it was swirling dots that start from the bottom?
It's almost like leaves, but it is dots also. So it's leaves and dots.
Leaves. Okay.
Okay. I think. Up on top is like a tiny dragonfly.
Okay. Was that hard, middle of the road, or easy to read?
I actually it's kind of cool. I think it would be a good read. I feel like this might be a really good read. I don't know.
Medium?
Let's go. Let me see after I analyze it, and then you tell me.
Well, wasn't that you were answering that question just like simply so you knew if like certain teas were better for you to see images? Did you have a hard time seeing pictures in that one?
No, I think that I could see medium. Let's go medium. This one doesn't have a lot of the 3D pictures that some of the other teas have, because like with the tea leaves, it like makes it dimensional. Gotcha. If that makes any sense.
Not as I'm gonna put that not as dimensional.
I mean, like the only.
So see, you'll have this for reference that you did my tea leaf reading.
Cool.
That it was mid. It was that tea, not as dimensional.
Right.
Like.
Can I show everybody? Where's your camera?
It's over here. And you just gotta put it underneath. Like if it's above his face, they'll see it.
If it's above his, right here?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, it's light. I forgot. Yeah, you can see. Kinda.
Kinda?
Can you?
I don't know
that's helpful. Man, people are gonna think you're fucking crazy, bro.
I know. I love it. It's okay. Let them think what they want. I don't give a shit. Okay, so now I'll analyze it, guys, and at the end, I'll tell you.
The last 15 minutes, we'll go over what the results were. Cool. Funsies. But let's go over to our Thor painting. So in the stream you can see like here's the drawing that I did from the last video. And then this is the reference picture. This is what we're gonna use. This is what we're painting. So I wanted to put it on there so I had like a guide. I have my iPad over here. Does that look? Okay.
This one has a decent flavor.
I'm gonna take my coat off.
Pineapple sangria.
Ooh, pineapple sangria. That sounds good.
Yeah, do you want to try a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, you were just drinking tea, weren't you, just to see?
Yeah. I'm not doing a reading with it. I just wanted to.
Oh, that one's delish, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna paint this in gouache. Gouache is a water-based paint that's very similar to watercolor, although it's more opaque than watercolor. It still thins with water, so you can still get thin washes of it, but you can also use it thickly and use it to cover stuff, and make things more opaque. It's kind of like a mix between acrylic and oil. It dries fast, however, but yet if you add water or go over paint, it will pick up the paint that's underneath. Kind of interesting. It's fun to paint with. I probably should paint with it more than I do. Anyway, that's what we're gonna paint with. This is what I got one of these little palettes here. Nothing fancy. Got a whole bunch of colors laid out. What is nice about gouache is that it is, when it dries, if it dries, because you can put water on it and it'll get wet. Wet again. I don't feel like I'm wasting paint. So that's fun. That's empty. I gotta get some more of this. I gotta get some more bricks. Let's see. Why'd you shut your light off? Do you not need your light?
No. It'll be okay.
Okay. What the shit?
The shit, Parker.
What the shit, Parker? I know I have a whole nother. I'm like, I know. I have a whole nother set. So looking at this, I'm gonna start on his face, and I'm gonna start on the darkest darks of his face, and I'm gonna build out from there. And looking at the darkest darks, you'll also notice, looking at the darkest darks, you can see it's this shadow that's in his eye socket and going across underneath the helmet, and then like the outline on his nose, and then down into his neck. I painted this I drew this on a already primed canvas that's got gray on it. I like the gray because it helps me see values, so it helps me get things not too dark, or it helps me get them dark enough. Sometimes I don't get my darks dark enough, and sometimes I get them too dark, so it kind of helps me see the difference. I like the way that the paints glow kind of on the colors. So let's see, let's go to that darkest dark under his brow. Kind of looks, it's pretty dark. It's not black, although it looks like there's a bit of black in there. With a little burnt sienna, a little bit of purple. Okay, a lot of purple. That's about a little bit of green. There we go. There we go. I gotta set this tablet so it quits timing out. Quit! Don't time out on me, tablet. Man, kudos to everybody that likes Apple products. I do not like Apple products. I'm a fucking Android PC guy. Auto lock. 15 minutes. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Okay, so let's start by just describing that shape. I'm not looking at it as his eye socket. I'm just looking at it as a shape. I'm gonna hold my brush a fair way away from it. I'm not gonna get here with it. I'm gonna hold it back here. Kind of steady my hand a little bit because I'm old. That's a little, kind of comes down, comes over, kind of crosses his nose, and then definitely sits inside. There, as dark. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. A little dark there. So I'm gonna kind of look where that value shape is. It's kind of down here, although it's not as dark as what I have it down. His nose is also really dark on the bottoms, on the bottom. And then there is the bridge, and then a little bit of a definition of that eye socket on the other side. Nice. Okay, so that looks, I like that. That's a good start for the shape of that dark. Moving up, let's see. That's really red. Maybe a little bit of green in there. This next color, I'm gonna kind of look for the mid-tone now. And I took our mixture that we made for the dark, added a little bit of yellow and white to it, and a little bit of green. I don't know if this will be right. I think this is a little too red. And not near light enough. Yeah, not near light enough. Okay, so let's take a little bit of orange. Okay, take some white. I'm gonna take a little bit of purple. purple. And a little bit of green. Nice. And then maybe just a smidge of red. Oh, you know what? Something I do like to do, and we're gonna do it right now, is off to the side, I got a scrap piece of paper, and I'm gonna test colors on it. I don't mind that color. That color works. Remember too that it could be any color, the value is what's important. So what's important is how light or how dark it is. I might get a smaller brush. He's pretty small. You kind of want to paint. Well, you know what? I won't get a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna trust the process a little bit here. So let's block in shapes. Move that brush along the contour of the form. Notice how I changed my brush angle. So what's nice with the gouache is it will dry fast, but if it starts to dry too fast, spritz it with water and it will make it so it won't dry as fast. And then you can keep going in and blending. So I can blend out that edge, get a nice shape there, come down in here, get a nice blend with this part. Now I'm not going for a one-for-one likeness for this. I'm doing this so I can kind of learn how to paint some heads better and get my own process down for painting faces, along with my own color palettes for them, you know. And when I do these test palettes over on the side, I'll write down what my mix was so that I know. Orange plus white plus a little purple and then a plus green. And you can do notations where it's like one part, so I use like a circle for one part orange, half a part white, you know, and a little bit purple and green, so you can denote how much you use. One thing that I miss a lot in flesh tones is the red that comes through in a lot of in places on the flesh or on your skin, and I don't know why I miss it. It's because I almost can't find the right version of red for it. Like this is almost purple, I think. And maybe this will be okay. Oh, that does look nice. So we get a little bit of the red there, a little bit of red in here to help give it some fleshy tone. We got some down here. That side's gonna need to be a little bit darker for sure. You can after it's dried, you can varnish them, and it pulls it out a little bit. But now let's do. The lighter part of the skin. This might be too light. No. But it might not be yellow enough. Let's add a little bit. Okay. Little bit of white. That doesn't look bad. It's a little bright. Let's dull it down with a little bit of green. Spray a little bit, give it a little wetness so I can blend this out a little bit. And it will pick up the color underneath. So you do got to be careful. You can oversaturate it, and then it becomes really hard to work with. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I'm gonna get a teeny tiny brush now. I do for some reason like to get the head done first, and then move on to the rest of it. I need a teeny tiny brush, and I mean a teeny tiny brush. Where is my teeny tiny brush? There it is. Oh, no, that's okay. I don't dislike this. I'm liking it so far. It's okay.
analyzed.
Is it good? Is it bad?
No, I don't think it's bad at all. No, I think it's actually kind of good. I mean,
Well, now I don't.
You let me know when your 15 is done, or when my 15 is tight.
Well, you got about a fucking hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. So you got a minute.
All right. Well, you got a minute. I
suppose I gotta wait.
Yep. Hee hee hee.
You know, I'm avoiding his lips, and I don't know why. Let's stop avoiding his lips.
Do you want to avoid his lips for like 2 more seconds?
Why?
Because you got to check this out. So this is that other tea that I wasn't sure if I would like. I just drank it, no questions or anything. This one makes great pictures.
Oh, nice. You should write that down in your fucking notebook so then you have that as reference.
Yeah, I will. Do you see what I'm talking about though? Like, check that one out. It's like a perfect, like, bouquet of flowers.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, it totally is its own little flower. Yep. Nice.
Little dude working off the bottom.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
That's awesome.
Okay, and let's do his. Let's kind of let that sit and dry for a sec. And let's do his beard, which is gray, but let's not get too not just black and white gray. Let's do his hair's a light gray, but it's kind of a yellow. White, black, yeah, okay. With some yellow. Let's see, is that? Oh yeah, that's a great color, okay. So, let's get a little bit more of it. White, yellow, black. Okay. Is that the same color? Cool. And we'll do the same thing with his beard and his hair, where we'll do the dark shapes first. See what I mean by it helps me see values? I can tell that that's way too light. Oh yeah, that's just way too light. This is way too dark. That is as well. This might not be. Yeah, that might be. Is this gonna be too dark? Yeah, it's pretty dark. But not too dark once you get it kind of added in there. So, oh no, that looks good. Okay, so chunk out his beard. Kind of goes along there. There. This comes down with his hair, and it's the shadow of his helmet. And then let's get up here in this hair. Some of that's gonna be flesh tone though. Like I said, I'm not going for an exact copy. This is done on the computer. It's not painted, so it's gonna be it's gonna be different. Plus, I'm not that good, so.
So not to interrupt, but we got 14 teas to try still.
Sick. And then let's. But don't think of it as a beard. Think of it as brush strokes and value, like where the lights are. I should look at Instagram real fast. How's everyone doing? coming over just to chill at the computer with y'all. Okay, and then let's get a little bit, now before we do that, let's kind of throw some of this into the hair. We should have done some of that dark into the hair too. Man, don't ever be afraid to do stuff like this, and don't tell anybody that you can't do stuff like this. This is how you learn. Man, he is fucking neon green. And I don't like that. So, the other cool thing with gouache is if you don't like an area, you can carefully spritz that area and then wipe that area away. You gotta be careful though, because it's easy to fuck it up. And actually, that's crazy. I just got this little like wipey tool or a sculpting tool, and it was just sitting on my desk. We just found it on the floor. And I'm straight up going to use it to wipe some of this paint off.
It's probably going to work perfect.
And it totally did, yep. Also a little bit of paper towel. Just a little bit. It'll get the rest of it too. And it's going to leave some.
What happened to the music?
I don't know. I'll look at that here in 2 seconds.
Like, nope, I'm done.
Yep, we're done. See, look, yep, I wiped it. I'm going to leave that, though. That's going to be fine. Oh, it's probably over.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm just going to turn that back on. That was good. Okay, so I'm going to redo that beard because I didn't like it. If you didn't know, not a secret, but a good gray color often can be made from burnt sienna and blue with a little bit of white added. It does make a nice, it does make some varieties of grays, some nice variety of grays. Yeah, I like that. Let's go up and do this. Here real fast. So now we'll also see one of the interesting draws with this style that Rivals is hitting right now is this highlight and a rim light that they have. And in the rim light and this highlight, which you can see on the top of his head, it's this pink, white, and blue stripe, and that really a lot of the I think all of the art that is in Rivals has that. It's kind of giving it that vibe that I think everyone's really enjoying that that rim light right now. And we'll do that here in a second, because it should look nice even without me being done yet. This style does also have some it still has some comic book lines in there. You can see it in his head, in his armor. In his beard, there's like a little squiggle line for the outline. Like that line art's still there to some degree. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm liking it so far. Definitely not a 1-for-1, but it's still gonna look cool. And then we'll get a little bit lighter. Just do some little bit more value changes in here. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Let's try to do this rim light on the side of his head. Just to see. So it's a light blue. I definitely need some new white because that white is trashed. Okay, light blue, then white, and then pink. And it goes along the outer edge. So it's light blue. White. And then pink. Shit, that's beautiful. And then kind of this fuchsia pink. But then those kind of come down into his helmet. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think it looks sick from here.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. What time is it? It's smoke break time, and then we'll come back and I'm gonna go over, give his face another pass. I want to lighten it up just a little bit more. Checking the streams. Thank you guys all for dropping by. I appreciate you. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Give me some emojis in the comments if you're watching. I'll give myself emojis.
Just about sick of coughing.
Yeah, me too. Just some hearts would be great. Give me some hearts. What are you watching on, Tiffany?
Instagram.
Dude, give me some hearts on Instagram.
I am.
Oh, okay.
Like in the comments, or?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, not just on the side. Yeah, give me like...
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, no, I guess I am watching on YouTube. Give me a heart, man. Give me a smile face. Me to know. 100. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Dude, I for real just want to eat all the chunks of fruit. What you do, I'll read it. Because if I read it, it'll be better.
Man, I'm tired of being sick.
Right? I'm just sick of coughing, man. I should have like a freaking 6-pack.
Yeah, I'm sick of coughing too. I'm back. Sick of coughing.
We're sick of coughing.
Probably should quit smoking.
That too. Yes. That was in here.
Oh, okay. So coming back to this has dried a little bit. It did dry my palette too. Great thing about gouache. See, look at it, still blends nice. Yeah, that's nice. Get his nose a little bit. Pulling some of that pink down. Light touches with the brush, light touch. Kind of cruise over those, cruise over that contour, cruise over the shape. You'll see it. You'll see it. Everybody that's trying to teach drawing classes to people, they always talk about the fundamentals. That's learning that everything is shapes, and everything is shapes. That's the foundation of drawing. Is you got to learn what a cylinder looks like on a 2D piece of paper, and understand how it functions. I'm still working on that. And perspective. That got a little too. No, that looks nice. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. I do need to redarken his nose because we wiped that away. So let's go back and darken that a little bit. But we got my tiny brush this time, so. Nice. And then this side I didn't get dark enough. Kind of pull that in there. Blend it in with that red. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and then I still missed his lips because we wiped them away. There we go. Blend that out a little bit. Cool, now we can go in if we want to. So this is me taking liberties and painting this the way I want to paint it. Is now that we got these larger shapes blocked in, we can go in and put in some darker shapes to help reinforce that this is a beard, and put in some details, and I might go darker than that. Oh, you know what else we didn't put in that we need to put in? The dark that's up here for his head. There we go. That's looking good. Probably should do his eyes. Let's do his eyes. You can see that the pupils aren't white. They're gray, and they're kind of a blue gray. So let's get a little bit of blue gray. They are pretty pale. They're light valued, but they're not white. And that's because your eyes sit under your eye socket. Okay. And then his eyes themselves are bright blue. With a fucking ring around him in the center? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I made his eyeball too big in the drawing. So we're gonna shrink it up a little bit in this. That gives him that fucking lightning look. There's lightning coming out of his eyes, but we will do that like effect last. That will be last. He does have what looks like a little bit of an eyebrow, but I suppose we could put that in with a little bit of this gray. So it's there. Kind of comes up. That might be too light. No, that's good. Okay. Then we can also get a little bit more, a little bit brighter of a higher value gray. And add some lighter lights to this, to his beard, and to his hair. Fuck yes. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. Checking back in on Instagram. I hope you guys are having a good night. Here in about 20 minutes, Tiffany's going to give me my tea leaf reading. Oh man, let's go a little bit. Give these a spritz. And let's go just a little bit lighter. Down in the face here. Little spritzy spritz. Double spritzy spritz. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm down with that, okay. I probably should do his hair, since I already did his hair, the top part of his head. So let's do that. We'll use a bigger brush since it's a bigger space. Have it marked off here. So we're gonna put in the big shapes. big shapes. Leave it brush strokey. There, and then down here we got this shape. Brush strokey. That's that big shape, and then we'll take like the next value up and do block in this next value. Let it blend into the value we just put down. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Now again, like I said earlier, there are some nice like pen lines, like line work in his. And then you can just we'll just keep kind of building up values where we see the lightest bits. Again, kind of taking some liberties on this part. I also like gouache because it you can thin it and it is transparent. So all of this line work that I have underneath, you can still see in spots, and I do enjoy that because that some of that line work's really nice. That process underneath, I like to see. It's amazing to me, like a lot of like how much how do I want to put this, what information can be conveyed with just a simple line, and what a painting can look like when you see lines underneath, like how much it adds to it. Dude, I'm digging that. That is sick. I do think we should do some of this dark so that we have a nice value change for him to sit against. And so that's going to be his shirt, and the inside of these around the edges facing away from the light on his shoulder pads. It's not black. I can see the blackest black, and it's along that underneath his right shoulder pad, that big bold line. That's right here. Yeah, I can't show you. Well, I can. Goes along here. That's black. So then this value right here is not black. So, and actually I'm gonna put a little bit of blue. We do have a nice dark gray because we were mixing grays. That's a little too much. But I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit with blue. I think that's good. Yeah. All in one stroke, man. That's the same value as his shirt, so. I'm thinking flat shape. I like that. That's looking good. Okay. I'm gonna put in that black. We could do it a couple of different ways. We could wait and do all of the line work at the end with a ink pen, like an ink brush, or I can just straight up use black wash, which I am straight up gonna do. Gonna give that thin that a little bit, so it's a little bit more easy to spread. There we go. Then we also have these black lines that kind of help describe the folds and creases of his shirt, and they're just like little shapes. Kind of like this. A line, this V line for like the crease of that shirt. Yeah, there we go. And then there is some value changes inside of that, and we can give those value changes. We'll do those value changes as well. Take a little bit of that blue into a lighter bit of a gray, and do some of these. Now these are subtle, so you're not really gonna see them. Like from far away, you wouldn't see them. I don't know if that looks. Oh yeah.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it's starting to. Yeah, I'm liking it. We also have this line that kind of helps describe the inside of that shoulder pad, and that it's like 2-layered. And it does get darker right here. And then comes out of that. Gets dark right here with the flat. Looking sick. Nice. Okay, what time is it now? 8:36.
Mm-hmm.
Almost time. What time she get done from wrestling?
I thought she would have been home by now, but I don't know. Girls weren't even start over. Girls weren't even supposed to start wrestling until like 6 o'clock tonight. So I don't know.
Oh.
She said Emmy would bring her home when she was done.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna look at this on the stream here. That looks nice. We're coming on. I won't work on. I think I'll be done with it for tonight. Again, what's nice with the gouache is I can spray my paints inside of the palette. It'll stay dry because this palette actually is like a clip palette, so like it's got a lid. It'll go over the top and it'll clip down, so it'll keep some of the air out so the paint won't dry. And then tomorrow when I go to work on it, I can just spritz the top of the painting and it'll be like I never left it. So. Anyone see that they moved the doomsday clock up a second? Hasn't changed for 3 years. 3 years. It is now 89 seconds. We were 2 minutes to midnight for a long time. Okay. Okay, Tiff.
Okay, so this is what I came up with. So after I get done reading you what the images meant to me, then you are going to, if you'd like to share your question, then that'd be great, and then you'll let me know if the answers that I gave you related to that question, and then you can ask me any questions from there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so one of the symbols was a snake head. That is, it can be a warning to be cautious. But it is also not a bad thing. So it's also rebirth, it's healing, it's shredding outdated habits. So it's maybe time to kick some of those old bad habits. There was a horse head. That's an arrival of love, and that doesn't necessarily mean like romantically. This could be a new love that you have found in something. Okay?
Oh, cool.
A calla lily, that's purity and faithfulness.
What was the first one?
The first one
Yeah.
was a snake head.
No.
Oh, purity.
Oh, purity. Okay, that's what I thought you said, but.
Yes, purity and faithfulness.
Okay.
And then your cup had a lot of birds flying around in it. And this represents good news is on the way. The leaves swirling in your cup is new adventures and abundance in those new adventures. There was also a crab in your cup. The crab represents moody and emotional people.
Me?
Or it could be you, or it could be the people that you're around. With the crab does come a little bit of caution. Be careful when you're dealing with outbursts from other people. Be careful the way that you handle them. There was a flame in the bottom of your cup. That is knowledge, wisdom, and power. So, in whatever endeavor that you are doing, there is a lot of knowledge that you do have and a lot of wisdom in that, which will give you power, but that doesn't mean that it's you can keep going with it, if you know what I mean.
Fair.
And then there was also like a bird head in the bottom of your cup, and that represents power.
A bird head?
Yeah.
I don't remember writing that down.
It was like a falcon head.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do remember writing that down, okay.
But that represents power, tenacity.
Tenacity?
I can't say that word, yeah.
Tenacity.
Honor and riches. And then there was also a koi fish, and that represents beauty, good fortune, and strength.
Nice.
So that is all of the symbols that were in your cup. I feel like it is saying that make sure that you're cautious in the things that you do start, and it is time to maybe kick some of your old bad habits so that you can move on to your new endeavors. You have the knowledge and the wisdom to do these things. You also have the power and that tenacity. Yes, thank you. And by doing all of these things, it will bring you good fortune.
Nice.
And you'll also gain strength on the way through it.
Fair enough. It's a good reading.
So now, was I...
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, like, I'm not going to tell you my question, but I hope so. Like, that, it makes sense.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Okay.
Very uplifting.
Yay!
Good job.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you. Be on the lookout for more streams. If you guys thought the tea leaf reading was cool, we'll do more of them. Maybe we'll do them with different people.
Ooh.
Yeah.